welcome back to my channel and another episode of Old Stories, New Ways. Today I pulled out an older Simple Stories collection. Lord, I don't remember what it's called. I should know this. Let's see. Simple Vintage Lemon Twist. I pulled it out, and I know it's got a lot of lemons and stuff in it, but I thought it would work. I'm doing a picture of my dad and his bird from back when him and my mom had first got married. We've actually had 2 cockatiels. Well, he has. I was never around when Sam was around, and that is this bird's name. And that's what I'm scrapbooking about, is my dad and when they first moved into their apartment and got this bird and how much they loved him and everything else. And I just thought Sam should be a part of their scrapbook. So I gutted the center of that yellow plaid. I did it with kind of a big border. I wanted to. And so I'm actually gutting the center of this white paper. It's blue on the other side. So that I can have the outside of it for another layout, but I wanted this portion for the inside. And I am roughing it up with my fingernail. I like the little gouges in it that it made, and I am going to make them a bit worse, actually. I wanted it to be a little more roughed up than what it was. So that's what I'm going through and doing now. Kind of rolling some of the pieces when I can, and making them a little deeper if I can. So, and here, I'm just going to go ahead and add some tape around the inside of the part that I gutted from this. And then I'll adhere that blue piece on. And I will start building from there pretty much. This is honestly not a great picture. It cuts off the top of my dad's head and everything. But you can see Sam putting his face up against my dad's mouth. And my dad's giving him a kiss. And from everything that I have been told and the journaling from my mom, this bird used to talk, and he would call the cat, and he would say not all nice things. He knew curse words. So, yeah, those would happen sometimes too. And I guess that's just because they were young and they taught him things they thought were funny. But yeah, Sam did all sorts of stuff and they loved him. And after Sam died, and my parents had moved and everything, when I was really little, we got another bird that looked like Sam. So, and I grew up with him. But yeah, I like the fact that my mom got to do some journaling about this. I got to get some input from my dad and everything. You do not see the journaling. Most of the time I do hide my journaling. But this way, at least the story will be told and part of their history will be put on the paper, you know? I had pulled a piece out of the 6x8 paper pad that I had for this collection, and I punched out that border there. Here, I pulled another piece of paper out. Actually, I pulled 2, and I cut one of them down to make layers for behind my photo. It was just a cut apart sheet from the 6x8 paper pad. And it allowed me to add a couple layers from, behind it. I also pulled a cut apart sheet out of the 12x12 papers and cut a few pieces out of that as well. That is one of the pieces that will be going behind the photo. Actually 2, the black piece and then the white one that looks like a library card kind of. That goes behind my photo, but those are from this 12x12 sheet of paper. I'm just going to go ahead and layer these as I go, along with roughing them up as I go. And then I will go ahead and sit this on my layout. I will not stick it down yet because I haven't pulled any embellishments yet. I did go ahead and stick that little border down because I didn't want it to keep moving. And even if I decided I didn't want it, I was going to make it work. I pulled the foam stickers out, and you see I pulled that huge word sweet in yellow. I thought it would work great since I'm going to place it on the blue there. And then in the sticker book, there's a bunch of alphas, and I went ahead and grabbed the black ones because they'll pop perfectly fine on top of these, this yellow. And so I'm writing Sam. So my title will be Sweet Sam. Seeing how that's what this layout is about, is that funny little bird. I fight with these letters. I probably should have pulled out my my ruler or something, because they're still not straight once I stuck them down like I did just there. But I left them. It's okay. They don't have to be perfect. I pulled out some fun foam and cut it down. It's going on the back of my photo. That way there'll be a little more dimension, since the foam stickers are up at the top. That adds some dimension up there, for me at least. So I thought I would add some dimension down at the bottom too. Here's one of the 12 by 12 sticker sheets. I pulled a little tab. It's kind of the same blue as the background. And it said something on it, but I covered it up with another piece from that sticker sheet that says "Sweet on You." Because Sam was a sweet bird from everything that I heard. So I also pulled out the ephemera, and I went ahead and added a little black tag behind the sweet just to add some more color. I'm going to pull some flowers and some other little pieces. That says "Love This Most." And it will stay. That piece will not stay. It'll be a placeholder for a little bit, and I'm okay with that. I just knew that I wanted something else behind that photo. I wanted something else on the layout. So I just kind of pulled the things to see where I wanted stuff. And I do change stuff, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I guess that's the point of all this. It's fun to be able to place things down or change things or move things around. Here, I'm back in the 6x8 sticker book. And I am pulling some of these labels. I don't know about y'all, but I love labels. They're great for layering. So I am pulling, this is the tabs. I kept going in the little book. That tab says "The Good Life." And I pulled this label thinking I was going to use it, but it's too small for my liking. So I put it back in the book, and I pull a larger one. That one is a bit larger. And then I go back and I pull the yellow circle. And I am going to go ahead and put that down. And as you see, I changed out what was there. This was a frame, and I went ahead and cut it in half so I had the other end to use for something else later on. But I'm going to use that one, and then I'm going to put this tab underneath there as well. I really just like adding the layering. I cut that in half, like I said, and tucked it under so that I can have the other part for later. Here, I'm cutting the ends, the longer portions off the flowers, and going ahead and tucking them behind either the title with Sweet Sam or over here on the left-hand side of my photo. This last one I'm going to tuck right up there. Some of the pieces I don't have to cut off, some I do, and that's okay. This says "Love This Moment," and I'm going to add some 3D foam to the side that's hanging off so it doesn't get messed up or anything. I went ahead and grabbed another one of the circle stickers and placed it up underneath my title, and I'm going to go ahead and start gluing things down. I always like unsticky the back of the stickers, so I have to re-glue them. I'm okay with that because then I can move them while I'm doing stuff and not worry about it ripping my paper. So I'm all right with that. Here, I'm going to go ahead and add my adhesive to the back of my photo. And here's where I'm adding that a little bit of foam to that, just that little thing there that says "Love This Moment." I sat my little glaze on top of it to keep it held down. And I'm going back and forth because I wanted something else here. This is actually from the chipboard sheet, and I went ahead and added it. It says "Happy Day." Of course, I had to rotate to try to get it tucked under there so I knew it would not show where I didn't want it to. And then I pulled out the 3D brads, and I'm going to add a couple up at the top and then around my photo down in the cluster down there as well. I don't add them over to the left-hand side, though, all the way. I just add them in the two little places. I kind of regret that now, but it's okay. It still turned out good. I grabbed my aqua splash from my stash from Brutus Monroe, and I went ahead and added those splatters around my layout. And that finished this layout for me. Make sure to go check out Susanna's channel. Links will be below so you can see her video as well. I really hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe so you're notified when I upload again. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you have a great day. Bye!